Good morning, my kittens. Good morning. Oh, big stretch. Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. Yay! I haven't quite decided whether I want to do my makeup today or whether I'm just gonna go au naturel. I guess time will tell. I'm feeling a bit rough and I think I scratched my eye in my sleep, so that's not ideal. Anyway, I'm going to go do my skincare. I'm gonna go make some breakfast and then I will see where the day takes me today. Juice every morning. My juice is a green apple and broccoli, and for Corbin doesn't eat vegetables. He doesn't mind juicing them, or if I cut them into small enough pieces in the food that he can eat them, but he will not eat like a carrot. I make a juice for him which always includes ginger, lemon, green apple, and carrot. Then sometimes I will add various other vegetables, like if we have some leftover, like if we have a bit of courgette or zucchini left, spinach, celery, broccoli, stuff like that, depending on just what we have. Oh, it doesn't taste good that when I've just brushed my teeth. I will always have a juice and one hard-boiled egg. So I'm gonna make that now. I also drink a Yakult every morning. It's a probiotic. In fairness, I'm not actually sure what a probiotic does, but this is like my caffeine shot every morning. There's no caffeine in it, but since taking it, I haven't felt the need to drink coffee in the morning. So I can highly recommend these. And it's been a while since I've been ill. I haven't been ill since September, which was the first time I had been ill for a year and a half. And I've pretty consistently been drinking these. Do you guys want an exceptional, like, a piece of advice or a hack? If you have a tea strainer, which I do, you can put the egg in that. And then you can either drop the entire tea strainer in the boiling water when it's ready, or you can just kind of plop it in, because it has happened to me so many times that I have tried to put an egg into the boiling water and then like the egg has cracked. So I started using this and I since then have not cracked one single egg. Ta-da! Oh, I still cracked it! How? Oh, I'm gutted. Either way. Hey Google, set a timer for 11 minutes.
Sure, 11 minutes. And we're starting now.
I'm so upset. And on this whole rant about how I found the perfect way to cook my boiled eggs without cracking them, and then for the first time it cracks. Tampin' fume and raging like. If you know where that's from, props to you. Hello. So I did put on a bit of makeup, not a lot, just because I was like, you know what, it motivates me to do something with my days sometimes. So I found this little nutcracker kit that I actually got from our downstairs neighbor's eldest son. They have 4 sons and they're the cutest kids ever. And I think the eldest must be maybe like 9 or 10. I'm not sure of his name. They're like Aiden, Tristan. They're all ending like the dins. So it's like Aiden, Tristan, Brayden. I'm not too sure, but they are very, very sweet. But yeah, he was doing like this toy raffle when we had an event out in our courtyard one day. And it was basically just where you go spin the wheel and then you could get a chance to win something. So he had a whole basket of his old toys that he didn't use. And this was in it. And he asked me, came up to me and he was like, will you spin my wheel? And I was like, sure. And I saw this and I was like, I will actually love this because I freaking love nutcrackers. So yeah, I've made myself a cup of tea. It is like a Danish tea from this Danish tea brand, basically. And I just love it. So maybe you guys put me on pause for a sec. Go make yourself a cup of tea and then we're gonna paint this guy and maybe just chat a little bit. How do I open him? I don't want to get scissors. I'm just gonna rip it. Okay. Oh, they even have like a color thing on the back, so in case you don't know how to mix colors. Oh, he's so sweet. I have no idea. Oh, okay. They have like a thing on the back that you can kind of follow if you want to do it that way, or if you want to do it your own way. I never know how to do these. Should I make him like classic color, or should I go with a different color scheme? I know my friend Kathy would be like, go with something different, because she always tries to make me go outside my chosen aesthetic box. So if I put you guys down here, you can hopefully see what I'm doing as well as see me. But this paint looks a bit dry. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Oh, I think it's okay. Okay, I brought a tissue that I can do some color mixing on as well. But yeah, I thought while I painted that I would just kind of talk to you guys about some stuff. Like my Christmases used to always be very much the same. I used to always do the same thing. I'd be in Denmark, I'd be with my family, Danish Christmas Eve. I'll probably explain how the Danish Christmas tradition is, because it's a bit different from anything I've discovered anyway. You know, it's all my British friends growing up were always like, you spend Christmas on Christmas Eve? And I was like, yeah, when do you do it? Last year was my first Christmas away from home. I was with my husband and my in-laws, and they treated us to a trip to Vail, Colorado, where Corbin's grandparents used to live. Corbin was skiing before he could walk, you know, so it was it's a really special place to them, and it was so stunning. Honestly, it was a beautiful place. It was just like a Christmas village, you know, it was fantastic. I've never skied before, and for a Christmas present, they got me like a 3-day ski lesson course. And I was so excited and I was so arrogant, being like, yeah, I think I'm going to be really good at skiing. And then turns out, first of all, I was awful. And secondly, like, I have a chronic ankle injury, which I had forgotten about because I hadn't been active for well over a year. And then I put on the ski boots. I stood on the skis for less than 10 minutes and I was in excruciating pain to the point where I as soon as I got the boot off and the pressure came off my ankle, I just broke down in tears. Luckily, it was so early on, and you know, in the lessons, they gave us a full refund off the 3-day classes, which I was, thank God, because it was quite expensive, and I would have felt horrible that my in-laws had gifted me this, and then I would just not be able to do it because I had sillily forgotten about a bloody injury. I just never got to ski. But luckily Corbin is a big skier, you know, so the chance will come again to learn how to ski, and he's gonna teach our kids how to ski. So maybe I'll just do the lessons with the kids when we get kids one day. Speaking of that was my first Christmas away from home. It was really hard because it was my first Christmas away, but it kind of also opened my eyes to being away. So Corbin and I have actually decided we are gonna do Christmas away again this year. But I thought I'd then go through with you guys like my Christmas bucket list and where I'd like to spend Christmases at some point in my life. Sorry, I can't stop touching my hair. Okay. One of the places on the list I'm going to be going through is also where we're spending Christmas this year. But I won't tell you which one. So unless you know already, then leave a guess in the comment box. But yeah, I mean, I've already spent Christmas in Vale, Copenhagen, and London. That were on my list of places I wanted to go, and they were all magical. Copenhagen during Christmas is exactly how you'd expect it to be. The Danish way of doing Christmas is really, really special. I don't think anywhere does Christmas quite like Denmark, if I'm being honest. Then I really want to go, for some reason, I have this obsession with Boston, Massachusetts. And I don't know why. I'm obsessed with the East Coast, and I really want to live on the East Coast if we're going to stay in the States. And I really would like to try and spend a Christmas in Boston to see what it's like, and it snows, and you know, a white Christmas. Nothing beats a white Christmas for me. They have a place in Finland, I believe, which is Santa's village. They have like reindeers and other magical Christmas things, and I really want to go there as well. Okay, this isn't looking too bad. I'm a bit better at this than I thought I would be. What should we name him? Intense focus. And another place I would really love to go for Christmas is New York. Obviously, everyone wants to go to New York for Christmas. It's on everybody's bucket list, including mine. So it's been on my bucket list since I was like 16 to go to New York for Christmas. And I adore New York. Everyone loves New York, you know? So there's nothing niche about loving New York, but imagine staying at the plaza just for one night, if anything, you know? I never thought I'd be the kind of person who'd be traveling for Christmas. So even the thought of going somewhere for Christmas that's not home, that's not Denmark, is like, and 2 years in a row, yikes. It's like, who is she? Who is she? You know? Like, are you guys the type of people who would spend, because I have, obviously, a lot of my friends are international, so they would generally spend, like, Christmas in Dubai and stuff like that, just because they could, you know? But I have always been Christmas at home or no Christmas at all. But this one is not going well. Then there's this place in Canada. There was wolves. They were in this snowy landscape in a room that had big windows that were like reflective, so the wolves couldn't look inside, so they didn't see you there. But you could look out at a pack of wolves just walking around in the forest, and oh my gosh, that just sounds like a bloomin' dream. To be able to do that. They don't even know you're there, so you're not disturbing them, you're not distracting their peace. And I think it is like a wolf sanctuary as well, so the wolves are looked after. I forgot what it's called, but I'm going to do some research and I'm going to pop it in here. But God, that one is high on my list. Canada in general, I really want to go to Canada. No! I did a little spot. Can I get it off? Oh. So now I've gotten round to giving him like a little belt. Tea break. Look at his eyes. One of them is like droopy. God, I'm really bad at this. I'm finding it shockingly hard to multitask. I'm really struggling. Though I think I might run out of green paint, which is shocking. I also want to go to Norway. Like where they have the Northern Lights. I really want to see. I've never seen the Northern Lights, and I really want to go there. So they have this, I think it's it Norway or Finland, I don't quite remember, but they have this place where you sleep in like an igloo kind of thing. Well, it's not like an igloo. It's more like a big glass dome, I guess. I got green on the red. That's just great. But where you're like in a little igloo, I really want to try that. Maybe if I do like the bottom half of his thing green, blue, just to use the blue color. So I'm not just going all green. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I generally think those are my main places that I want to spend Christmas. We're going to get a Christmas tree in this apartment, in this flat. So maybe one year we'll spend Christmas here. I doubt it, but it's possible. I want you to know that I'm never leaving. How am I supposed to get in here? This is how he's looking so far. He looks way better on camera than he does in real life. I'll say that. I'm gonna crack on with him and then just get back to you guys when I'm done. Guys, I am straight up ashamed. Look at him. I got like paint. I got little red dots on his little green part of his hat. I don't know. Maybe he just needs some more glitter. Either way, this is my home painted nutcracker. Maybe I'll call him Eagle. I don't know. I'll ask Corbin what to call him because Corbin's always really good with names. It is day 6. Where is it? If it's anything to do with a nutcracker, I'll be low-key fuming. Ooh. Instant depuffing gel eye mask. From Masque du Jeu. Masque du Jeu. French. Either way. Lovely. Love that. Shame it's only one-time use, but it is what it is. Do you want to sing a goodnight song? Okay, good night, bye.